Now, the war between Israel and Hamas has long troubled international experts when it comes to the laws of proportion. According to the current estimate by Israeli army, 2 Gazans have been killed for every Hamas militant. Now, a former British army commander explained the current proportion in Israel and Hamas war with other wars and conflicts. Listen to this.
The IDF are currently estimating civilian to combatant casualty ratios in this war at around 2 to 1. That means 2 civilians killed for every fighter killed. By comparison, the UN estimates that the civilian to combatant death ratio in conflicts since the Second World War averages 9 civilians to every combatant. In Iraq, estimates suggest US forces killed 3 civilians for every combatant, and in Afghanistan, between 3 and 5 to 1. In previous conflicts in Gaza, the IDF has achieved a significantly more favourable casualty ratio, generally between 0.6 to 1 and 2 to 1. It's still awful, but much better than most, if not all other armies engaged in combat.
Earlier, IDF spokesperson called the ratio of killings in Gaza positive. However, this received a backlash from the United Nations. Over 16,200 people have been killed in Gaza since the outbreak of the war, while over 1,200 people were killed in Israel. While the October 7th terror attack launched by Hamas in southern Israel shocked the world and was condemned globally, but ever since, Israeli attacks raised concerns over loss of lives in Gaza. Several critics have criticized the Netanyahu government for the ongoing conflict as they compare the death toll of previous conflicts between Israel and Palestine with the current war. Much of the north of Gaza has been reduced to rubble. Over 1.9 million people have been displaced towards the south, and this comprises over 80% of the population. The total population is 2.3 million and 1.9 million are displaced. Refugee camps, schools and places of worship, all the places have come under Israeli bombardment in Gaza.